Yo, you saw my last video, right? It's free full body tracking. Pretty sick. Well, it's not free. Labor has cost. Your time in this earth is limited. It's clickbait, and you got baited. Well, what's the next step up from that?
Play.
The Kinect. The Kinect is a piece of shit that Microsoft invented because they wanted to compete with the Wii and having people flail around and shit and motion controls. The Kinect is a piece of shit. What can you do with a piece of shit? Well, you can use it for full body tracking, I guess. Unless you really want to play those Kinect games or some arcade titles on PC. Everyone seems to know about this. There's like a million videos made about it already, but I figured I'd try it for myself. The first problem is that there's literally no space in my room, so I need to fix that. You really just need a big open space because the camera on the Kinect is not very wide and you're going to be moving around a lot. Dog. Okay, you know what a Kinect is. It's this thing. You need a power supply, and then the power supply goes in this thing, and boom, and then the other end plug into your computer. Cool. Meow. Meow. Okay, now I have some space to do things outside. Let me show you how to set up a Kinect for VR. Shit. Go to k2vr.tech. Install the Amethyst app. This will guide you pretty well. You will need to install the Kinect drivers. I already have them. Cool. Let me tell you that this is not exactly recommended. It is a cloudy day, but the sun is out above me. And the sun emits infrared light, but the Kinect seems to be fine with it. Airplane. Let's try and calibrate it with your headset on and controllers as well. Head over to calibrate and try an auto calibration. It's much easier. And it crashed. Okay, fourth time is the charm. This tracker is a little bit too high, but I can work with that. That's my foot. That's my other foot. Not bad. God fucking damn it. Okay. So you should know how full body tracking works. Go here, calibrate full body, line up your things. And honestly, it works really well. Considering it's a piece of shit Kinect from 5 million years ago. Yeah, I'd say this was a success. I mean, I'm in shit conditions. I'm literally outside in the daylight, and the Kinect uses infrared. If I move out, it's gonna completely lose its shit. Or not. It does a great job. Up to a certain point. if you have a big enough room and you have a Kinect, I definitely recommend this. I mean, software is free, the Kinect you already have. If you find a Kinect for cheap, say 20 bucks, 25, I think I paid like 15 for mine at the flea market. With the power supply, don't forget the power supply. Kinect 360 works better. Kinect Xbox One has a wider field of view and is higher quality technically, but the 360 uses USB 2. You need a lot of USB bandwidth for the other one and shit. Check out K2VR, they are cool people. This is a cool project. Yeah, I mean, it works really well. If you have the space, if you have everything you need, check it out. But you want more. You don't want just shitty Kinects. You don't want some paper cardboard cutout things. What comes next? SlimeVR is a cool project. I mean, this is the first thing you see on their page. Slime is the open software and open hardware full body tracking thingamajig that everyone likes and is cool. Thing is, they're backorder. So how do you get one? Well, it's open source, I just said that. Make your own. Or alternatively, get someone to make them for you. I'm not here to teach you how to make your own, at least not this time. docs.slimevr.dev and #DIY on the Discord. Go there, make some friends. This is what I got instead. Ah, jeez. German customs. What the fuck were you doing? I don't think that's supposed to do that. How do you do this? So in the Slime Discord, there's a marketplace forum. People build boards for you and sell them, among other things. So I picked this Brazilian one without thinking too much about it. I thought I'd be getting a nice built product, or at least better than what I could make myself. But so now there's a wall of shame with one seller on there. I'm sure they're proud. Well, they did try and fight back. This is the PDF they released, saying that they are cool. I don't really care about it because guess what? They still send me shit products. Here's the guts of a tracker. Somehow they're full of dust inside. It looks like I've been doing cocaine. Shit. You have your battery controller charger thing that is all wonky. It's wonky in every single one, don't worry. You have here the transistor that's missing and not populated. Again, it's like this on every single one. Here's your ESP, D2 mini. This plugs via micro USB and how you program it, micro USB, and then Type-C to charge it. Standard design, and here's a BMI 160, which is your accelerometer and thingamajig. Every single one of these parts is mounted wonky in every single one of these boards. And the switch. This is the worst switch I've ever seen. It's going to break after like 3 months of use. But hey, at least it works. This is how it's supposed to be wired up. This comes straight off the documentation. But this one's wired up like this. And they're all wired up like this. They just skipped a diode for some reason. But there's a couple ones with extensions which are wired up like this. Again, just the one diode. But here's the thing. One of mine was wired up like this. Just delete this, and delete this. The board was broken. But that's not all of it, because the chip was also broken. So one of mine just arrived like this. I think this is a good quality control. You know, besides everything being mounted wonky. And, you know, diode missing here. Okay, actually pairing them is piss easy. You just plug the micro USB in and open the app, put your Wi-Fi details in, and it'll start doing its thing. It takes a little bit, but it's easy. Unless you have a broken one, in which case you'll open it up and spend several hours trying to diagnose it only to realize the ESP is broken, then go on an emergency trip to Mouser and buy a new D1 Mini, then try and diagnose it again, try and solder new wires for the broken connections on the board, try and find out how the fucking firmware works because their support does not reply to me, flash the new firmware in, and then it still didn't work. It turns out that the battery was not properly connected to the board. I thought there were 2 separate connections on this board. There are actually 3, and it's fantastic. Besides coming with a dead ESP, and all I got from support was, oh, you open it? Because you're not supposed to open it. So it wouldn't handle the auxiliary and the BMI that's on the board. It just didn't have enough power. Well, I had to spend hours of my life on this, but in the end it worked out okay. Massive shout out to the people in the DIY channel and the SlimeVR Discord. They are nice people. Thank you, good people. Nice, very cool. Thank you.
女士们、先生们，你们好，欢迎乘坐2020次列车。本次列车由厨房开往厕所方向，途经卧室、客厅。
Ooh, okay. Then you had to calibrate the sensor. You just kind of move it in some positions and shit, and then it like becomes calibrated automatically, and it's so cool. I had to do this like 5 times because it was broken every time. And then like all you gotta do is strap yourself in and connect your trackers and position them on the thing and calibrate it, and then yeah, and everything works. Except for my fucking screen capture, that didn't work. Final thoughts. Slime is cool, the Kinect is cool too if you're in a budget. Don't buy no electronics from Brazil, you should definitely build your own. I am kind of ashamed that I bought such a shit product. You are allowed to bully me. And next video I'll probably make 2 more trackers and put them here and here. And I think that would be cool. For now I have like €3 in my bank account. So we'll see how it goes. I'll see you next video. Have a nice day.